Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how to get a girlfriend in 3 easy steps. A lot of guys out there think it's so easy, a lot of guys think it's hard, but I'm going to give it to you in the simplest way possible. Step number 1 is you really have to know yourself. The more comfortable you get with yourself and the more self-confident you are, the better everything is going to go along the path as far as your relationship, as far as actually walking up to the girl and starting that relationship. Really what a girl's looking for when she's trying to find a guy to date is a guy who can handle it if. A guy can handle it if things get tough. A guy who can handle it if they run out of money. A guy who can handle it if they get lost. She's really looking for that rock, that person who can handle it when there's a problem or an emergency. A woman's looking for that inner strength. And you have to develop that within yourself so that you can actually walk up to her, so that you can communicate with her, and so that you can be there and be that relationship guy she needs. Because something always goes wrong. There's always going to be challenges in your relationship and challenges in your life. And I also want you to think about this. If you don't like yourself, why is she going to like you? And so you need to start by really being comfortable with yourself and being single and developing that sense of who you are, that sense of identity. And once you dominate that step and really get there, steps 2 and 3 are so easy. Step 2 is just being able to tell the truth. Most people in bars, in relationships, and in life lie all the time. You lie to your boss when you took a sick day off work and you actually went to Disneyland. You lie to your parents when you spent the night at your girlfriend's house when really they think you were studying. And why do we lie to these people? Because they have power over us. As soon as you lie to someone, you're saying, you have more power than me, and I'm afraid of being real with you. And that fear creates this dichotomy, this unevenness. And a relationship like this can't last. Relationships can only last if 2 people think of each other as equals. If she thinks she deserves you and you think you deserve her. If she thinks she's better than you or you think she's better than you, it's always going to be like a nail in a horse's hoof. Like, it's going to be there. Like, you can have a little relationship, but there's always going to be this problem that it's only going to get bigger and bigger over time until it ends in disaster. So remember, step 1, build up your confidence, know who you are, and be comfortable with who you are so that other people's opinions don't matter as much because you know who you are no matter what. Step 2, be willing to tell the truth and be honest with people about how you feel and about how you experience life. And step 3 is to actually ask a girl out. The number of guys I meet who don't have a girlfriend but have also never asked a girl out is astounding. How is a girl possibly going to know that you want to go out with her unless you ask her? So all you have to do is walk up to a girl you like, go on your socials, and be like, you know what, I'd really like to hang out, just the 2 of us. You seem really cool, a one-on-one time just might be a cool opportunity to get to know each other a little better and kind of see what the vibe is. You don't have to make it a big deal. And what is really great for your first date is take her to somewhere where you're powerful or where your self-confidence is really strong. If you're in a band, take her to see you at a gig and then hang out. If you have a favorite bar where all the bartenders know you, take her there where everyone knows you and she can see a little bit of your coolness and where you're comfortable. Don't take her to a movie where you spend the whole time watching the movie not talking to each other so there's no chance of building a connection. And don't take her to like a fancy restaurant where you're sitting across the table from each other. That creates basically the interview vibe. It feels like she's on one side of the table, you're on the other, and you're asking each other questions, and nobody likes job interviews. They're so uncomfortable because you just feel like you're being judged. So you don't want to activate those ideas in the back of her mind. So what I want you to do today is just think about what's great about yourself, work on developing your confidence so that when it comes time to ask this girl out, you really believe in yourself enough that you can do it and you can pull it off. If you ask a girl out like really nervous and really uncomfortable, the odds of her saying yes go down and down and down. So you really have to become someone who's capable of overcoming your fear and being real. And of course, you can make up for your fear by being honest and saying, I really think you're cute, I think you're pretty cool, I'm nervous around you, you're so beautiful, you make me nervous, but I'd like to hang out with you one-on-one and kind of just get to know each other. And that honesty can make up for your nervousness. And that's kind of how you can build a connection and get yourself to that first girlfriend fast and easy. Just keep it simple, believe in yourself, ask her out. All right, guys, thanks for listening.